Hello and welcome. Today we're going to solve differential equation, and this particular technique of solving these differential equations is called the variable separable type. The reason why it's called variable separable is pretty simple. You can separate out the x and y variables. Um, so if I move this, see, I can write this up like this: uh, y of 2 log y plus 1 dy is equal to sine x plus x cosine of x dx, and this applies to the whole thing. Now what you can do is integrate on both sides, and so pretty simple. So in order to integrate on both sides, it might get a little messy, but very straightforward. So let's give it a try. Now here, 2 is a constant, so it comes out. You have 2 times integral y log y plus, and so there's a dy here, sorry, plus y times 1 is y dy is equal to, here, integral sine x dx plus integral x cosine x dx. Right? Now, um, some of these we have to use integration by parts, so it's hard to do it in one straight line. It can get a little messy, so we'll do it each part by itself and then put them back into this equation here. So the part that requires integration by parts is this and this. This integral is straightforward. Integral of y dy is y square over 2. Integral sine x is negative cosine x, so that's not a problem. So let's look at this integral y log y dy. Okay, so what this turns out, the way I remember doing it is, and I know different books show you a different way. It's the same thing, but whatever is convenient for you to remember. So what I do first is integrate this part here, y. So you get y square over 2 times log y. So it's the same. I keep log y the same, minus integral of this part. I just carry it over. So y square over 2. And now I differentiate this part. So differential of log y is 1 over y dy. Okay. And then I'm going to simplify it right here. Y square over 2 log y minus, now here y and the square get cancelled, so y over 2 dy. Integral of y over 2 dy is, so 1 over 2 comes out, so integral of y dy is y square over 2. So in all we have y square over 2 log y minus y square over 4. Okay, so all of this is this part here. Now The other one that requires integration by parts is this part here. So let's do that. So integral x cosine x dx equal to. So here what I'm going to do is integrate the cosine, right, and leave x as is, right? And integral of cosine of x is sine x. Now the question is, how do you decide which one to integrate and which one to leave alone? Well, the part that gets integrated here, right, or rather the part that we do not integrate at first, is the part that gets differentiated here, right? So we're not integrating x here, so later on we differentiate it. Well, what happens when we differentiate is that it diminishes, so to speak, right? So when you differentiate x, you get 1, right? So the final aim is to kind of get rid of terms, right? So minus integral, that is why I differentiated. I left x so that I could differentiate it here, and here I'm dealing with integration of cosine of x. So to recap, I leave x as is, integrate cosine of x, minus I bring this cosine sine of x as is, right, times the differential of x, which is 1 dx. Okay, so what do I have? X sine x minus, right, integral of sine x dx is negative cosine of x, so negative, and this negative become positive cosine of x. Okay, x sine x plus cos x. Okay, now so we're going to put these two terms here. Okay, and the integral of this is y squared over 2. Integral of this is negative cosine of x. Okay, so let's put it all together in that equation. Okay, so 2 times this part, which is this, right? So let me write that down. Y squared over 2 log y minus y squared over 4 plus y squared over 2 from here, right, is equal to negative cosine of x, which is integral of sine x, right, plus, right, so this we've done here. I'll write this as is, x sine x plus cos x. Okay, now everything here is differentiated, so I'll put a constant c. Sorry, everything here is integrated. I'm going to put a constant c here, and now it's just simplification. So what you end up with is y squared log y minus y squared over 2, which is 2 times y squared over 4, right, plus this y squared over 2. Okay, now here we have negative cosine of x and positive cosine of x. They cancel out. All that's left is x sine x plus c, and here also these cancel out. So finally what you have is y squared log y equals x sine x plus c. So that's your final answer. So we've taken this differential equation and solved it, right? And the solution to this is also an equation, right? And if you want a particular solution, this is a general solution. If you want particular solutions, you need to find values of c. Okay? And this type of equations, this type of equation, which depending on their based on the method of solving, are called variable separable type. where you can separate out the x's and the y's together, just like here. See, everything is y here and everything is x here, and then we integrate on both sides, and then from there on it's straightforward. Hope that helps. Thanks.